TRT World's Tetiana Anderson was there when it happens and joins us from Cleveland with more. Never a dull moment at the Republican convention, Tetiana. That non-endorsement was astonishing.
Yeah, it really was. You know, it seems very apparent here that Ted Cruz is just not interested in getting behind Donald Trump, and he did not use Wednesday as an opportunity to ask his supporters to do the same. Ted Cruz has a lot of support from evangelical voters here in the United States, and, you know, it's really no secret that Ted Cruz and Donald Trump have had a pretty tumultuous relationship, especially along the campaign trail. Donald Trump making what a lot of people have called inappropriate comments about Ted Cruz's wife, also insinuating that Ted Cruz's father was somehow involved in the assassination of John F. Kennedy. So, you know, none of this should have really been a surprise to Team Trump, especially given the fact that they had a copy of Ted Cruz's speech days before he took the stage. They knew what was in it. They knew there was no endorsement inside of it. And on Thursday, Ted Cruz doubled down on his decision not to support Donald Trump, telling a delegation of delegates from Texas that, you know, he's just really not in the habit of supporting somebody who goes after his family. Ted Cruz's speech did, though, overshadow that speech given by Mike Pence. He is Donald Trump's vice presidential nominee. Mike Pence taking the stage to formally accept his party's nomination. And while he was on stage, he actually joked about the idea that a lot of people might not know who he is, and that's because he's just not as high profile a candidate as some of the other people who've been involved in the race thus far. But Pence did take the opportunity to explain more about who he was. He talked about his history. He's the governor from Indiana. He talked about the idea that he was able to balance a budget. We heard who his family was, got the opportunity to see them. And right now here in Quicken Loans Arena, Secret Service is really bracing for Donald Trump to come through and do his walkthrough. He is expected to take the stage on Thursday night and formally accept his party's nomination along with his daughter, Ivanka. And we are also going to be hearing from a billionaire businessman who is openly gay. And that's sort of keeping with what the theme was from Wednesday, when there was a diverse crowd of speakers backing Donald Trump. We heard from Black Republicans. We heard from Black Hispanics. We heard from a number of women. So what's happening on Thursday is sort of a continuation of the idea that the Trump campaign is really trying to show that the Republican Party is open, that his campaign is open, and they really will need to make that effort, especially if they want to win in November, Shuli.
Yeah, so Donald Trump's big moment Thursday night. No doubt I'll be speaking to you about this tomorrow. Tetiana, thank you very much indeed for that.